welcome back to the channel and another Kittyarris stream here on YouTube. So today we are going to be finding out some more information about 101 Dalmatians, which is coming to Disney Magic Kingdom's game, well, very soon. Very, very soon indeed. Probably the update on Tuesday, the event on Thursday, but we are getting the Facebook live stream today. So very excited to share that with you guys here. You guys will be watching with me live. We'll get my reaction to it all, and obviously I would love to hear about what you guys have to say about the new content, which is definitely very overdue. So very excited to share all of that with you guys today. Hopefully you enjoy it. If you do, don't forget to give the stream a big Mickey thumbs up. Subscribe, of course, if you guys are new. Special thank you to Jerome, who is my most recent subscriber. Thank you for that. I also have Kitty Team members here, so I will be doing some shout outs for you guys in a second. If you guys want to join that to get some of the exclusive emotes and have a little paw by your name and highlighted message so I can see it a little bit easier, that is available, and it's right beside the subscribe button. When you guys click that right there, there is the membership right beside it, along with the notification bell. So hopefully you guys do enjoy it all today. Enough of my, self-promoting, right? You guys have the plings here as well, so you guys can pling a whole bunch of different stuff. You can pling commands if you're not sure what they are. There are some also sneaky hidden ones in there. There's also some points gambling and stuff, so the more you watch or use the super chat or become a member, that kind of thing, you guys will get additional points depending on what you do and how long you are here. So you guys can gather those up. They have recently been reset, so everybody's kind of on a little bit more of a fair playing ground. There are some people that have racked those points back up by being very smart. So hopefully you enjoy all the kind of little fun side things if you're not if you already know something I'm talking about or whatever. So special shout out here to Hichu, who was here super early, way before. Adrian, Albin, Sith King, thank you guys so much for being members and being here nice and early. And yes, we are getting the 101 Dalmatians. Yes, very excited about that. Naturally, it's wonderful. I am very much looking forward to 7 new characters in this limited time event. And I'm kind of happy it's all just cute little Dalmatian puppies. It's wonderful. So Pongo and Perdita will be included in that, and naturally Cruella de Vil. So really only the one human. So we are not getting Anita or Roger. So those guys may be coming later in a tower challenge. So we'll have to stay tuned for that in the future. Now, for those of you guys that have been participating in the recent tower challenge rerun, so with Gord, I am going to share with you some of my concerns and my thoughts with you guys on that. I said a little bit last night on Twitch. I was trying to keep myself under control. So some of you guys may have already heard a little bit earlier talks about it. But it's definitely a little bit astonishing for sure. Hello, Catherine. Thank you so much for being here, hun. How did you feel about this last event? Okay, well, since I'm being asked, Kevin, I will just address it right now. Let's just do it. Let's talk about Gord. We have still like 20 some minutes before DMK goes live on Facebook, so why not talk about it? First things first. For somebody who had everything, it was boring. I didn't really participate in it because I kind of tried, after in this chapter 2, just to get the Winnie the Pooh Honey Pot trophy, which only one person got. And missed out on that by a long shot, and very unfortunate considering that trophy has never been seen in the kingdom before. We had no heads up on that, so that's probably for my own kingdom's sake and everything. That was definitely the biggest disappointment. I was happy to see though that we had Princess and the Frog come back gold trophy for chapter 3. And stuff like that. So it's nice to see those other trophies come back for some of you guys that maybe didn't participate in the event, maybe because you didn't have your beautiful kingdoms yet. But it's been definitely a little bit of a challenge there to get a hold of gold trophies sometimes. So I was happy to see them back, but not happy to see Winnie the Pooh there. And again, not having really any heads up on it, and it being just literally a big giant shenanigan show. I would use another word, but I'm trying not to. So yeah, it's really, really unfortunate. So moving on to a couple of other things. Gord, he came out as 55,000 event currency just to get him. That's excluding all of his character tokens. My understanding was a Tower Challenge rerun, which had never been done before. Typically, when you do things, or DMK has done things, they make it a little bit easier when it's their first time doing something because they don't know how it's gonna kind of play out, or they're just trying to keep people happy because it's a bit unknown, right? They did the entire opposite. So I thought it was a glitch. Everybody was telling me, oh my God, Gord is 55K. I'm like, oh, they're going to change that. That's a glitch. Don't worry. Because it made no sense. No sense. That was not a Tower Challenge rerun. It made no sense. So for those of you guys that did manage to get Gord, good on you. But I was so certain it was a glitch. And I'm so sorry that it doesn't appear to have been. I hope DMK addresses that today on their reasoning for making Gord that much. Typically, you have enough trouble just getting through the event collecting currency and then maybe collecting like 5K for a character, right? Or not even. Literally not even. Like 2K. And that kind of being said, having that whole other factor of like 55K on top of that, it's literally not... It's not doable, guys, to collect all the tokens and do I don't know. I just can't. So it is what it is. But that's not a rerun. It's just that was a bit of like a waste of time. So I'm really disappointed in that. Especially because it did discourage a lot of players that didn't have Gord to stop, especially after Chapter 2 when it didn't get updated. Right? And it was kind of like, oh, it's actually not a glitch. It's just like, whoa. I couldn't believe it. And then for those people that did, it showed mystery rewards still, and you didn't get anything different. So, for example, you got the Sapphire chest when you completed Chapter 1. You got Tiana for Chapter 2. And then for Chapter 3, you get her comfy costume. And for everybody that had it, guess what? You got nothing. So I thought that was at least make it so we could buy a Traction Enchantment chest for like 2,000 currency or something. But there was nothing. So a little bit disappointing there on that front. And again, I don't know what was going on with that, but they needed to think that through a little bit. And I'm hoping again they address it today for sure. It's just crap. On the first day of Chapter 3, DMK took away all of your currency and you had 23,000 plus. Ooh, that you worked so hard for. Hichu, report that to customer care. I am so sorry that you lost all that currency. But just to give you an example, there's somebody who had 23,000 currency at the start of Chapter 3 and you're supposed to get to 55. You're not even halfway. You would have needed another 15 days to accomplish that. So it's a beautiful example, Hichu, of, at least the currency part about, what was a little bit more realistic. 20,000 sounds even a little bit unrealistic to me, especially if you had the token thing. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. 55K for Gord was ridiculous, Catherine. I so agree with that. Did I pull out the Cruella outfit? I chose some polka dots to be festive, but I didn't dress as Cruella de Vil. But if this is what you think Cruella de Vil looks like, by all means. By all means. Customer care takes forever. It's annoying. Well, I'm really sorry to hear that. There's really nothing else at this point. We have heard DMK has had a hard time with their customer service lately, and they have had a hard time putting out content. They did say that last time, and that's why I figured Gord would be a little bit easier, or at least not that hard. So yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. There's obviously nothing I can do as a creator. I just play the game and make content for you guys, but You know, obviously I've put a lot of faith in this game myself, and just seeing that, it literally goes like, it makes my heart full, and it goes, it just cracks. And I wish there was something I could do. I hope one day they open up that ambassador program, and, you know, if I ever did get chosen for anything, I would definitely recommend to them, one of the biggest things is like, be reasonable with your expectations. It's become a little bit crazy, especially with attraction enchantments, you know, just with the regular game. You know, magic for land. I know some people have a lot, but I mean, a newer player looking and going, oh my God, 6 million. You are going to be saving a couple months for that. Easy. So it is a little hard. Yeah. Ooh, you got the pancake milkshake stand out of this TC. Well, Ren, there is a positive side to Gord being ridiculous. At least you got a good concession stand that you wanted. I pulled off the Cruella de Vil outfit on the Discord page. Oh, yeah. So there was some spoofs made last night of me being Hermione Granger, me being Hannah Montana, and me being Cruella de Vil. I think I was also Regina from Once Upon a Time. So there's a whole bunch of different little spoof things on Discord that were done. You know, what is it? You put your face or somebody's face inside of it, and it comes out as a video. I was J-Lo's sidekick as well. That was, I think that was the first one there. So yeah, there's some entertaining stuff in there. I look too nice to be Cruella de Vil, honestly. Like, lying there in the red dress, I was going, the smile that's coming up there doesn't look evil. I look too sweet and kind. I'd make a horrible Cruella. Did I see the attraction? I saw the attraction on Instagram, and it's also on Facebook, guys. I didn't post it on my Instagram. I mean, I could do that like right now while I'm just sort of sitting here chatting away. I can kind of, I think, just screenshot that. So I'll post that on the Instagram if you guys haven't seen it already. That is kind of what we're going to be expecting here. For one of the attractions, at least. So that is good. I'm going to put on air on it so you guys know, like, I'm just, you know, whatever, trying to do a post and talk and read chat as well. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Go me for being so talented to be this, be able to multitask. I can't speak apparently at the same time. That makes no sense. Okay. Talent rejected. There we go. Okay, I posted it on both Instagrams for you guys that haven't seen it yet. Yeah, because I understand some people don't have access to certain things. But it actually looked like a very cool attraction. Now, where would I put that in my kingdom? I would have to say that would probably go in my spooky area. By the looks of it, it could either go spooky, like, you know, with Nightmare or Haunted Mansion, Tower of Terror, that kind of thing. Or it could go in with a nice transition from like Frozen or, you know, Bambi's ice rink type of thing, and kind of make it maybe transition into something a little bit more spookier. Like maybe it could be Snow White or something like that. We could maybe do as well. I don't know. I feel like it's a good attraction for a transition piece. So I'll be interested to see how that works out. For obviously lots of ideas. I just redecorated my kingdom yesterday, so I mean, I missed a couple of, like, I think concession spots, and I'm not happy, I don't think, where my Frozen is and maybe my Nightmare, so I might be making some changes to that. Just because my phone got so hot when I was doing it, and it was just like the lag was getting a bit ridiculous. It just couldn't handle the decorating, so, you know, scrolling through would just take too much time. So I was like, I just need to give my phone a break. But I put everything out roughly where I want it. So yeah, you will see some small changes, but I'm so happy. At least I did that for you guys. So hopefully you enjoyed it. It wasn't 6 hours, but it totally could have been. Totally. Jerome, thank you very much for the 10 HKs. I really appreciate that. I started playing DMK before The Incredibles arrived. Ooh, so you are like an OG player. That is amazing. And I'm happy to hear that. See, I wasn't even playing at that point. So you've been playing longer than me. That's amazing. Amazing. Oh, thank you for another 10 HKs. Greetings from Hong Kong, Miss Kittyarris. That's so cute. Miss Kittyarris. Oh, I like it. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. And welcome. Hey, you were, hold on a second here. I think you were, yeah, you're pretty new. You're new to all the shenanigans. Would this new event be in your top fives, or top faves, sorry. I read that as fives. So I guess I would say, I don't know yet, because I think it's too early for me to be able to tell you guys that. The event hasn't happened or even started, so I don't know what the dialogue is going to be like, or the animations of things. I find dialogue is way up there in terms of like priority for me. That makes an event great. Animation is right up there as well, so I'll have to kind of wait and see on that one. But I love the movie, so that's a great start, because when I'm not like in love with the movie, I find, you know, I'm a little bit more one-sided with it. But I love 101 Dalmatians. I'm so happy it came. I don't think they'll add 95 more puppies, but, you know, I don't even think they'll add 5 more puppies. But you never know, Krabby. You never know. Ariana Nader, thank you. I love you too. Hi, Disney Sith. How's it going? We're all tired today. What were you guys doing? What were you doing? You didn't stay up too late with me, did you? Is this my fault? I think I sent you guys to bed just after midnight. I think. The imposter game is so much fun. Honestly, you're the best YouTuber ever. Oh, Jordan. I don't know about that, but if you think so, that warms my heart. Thank you. You're still not excited for this event. Oh, that's a shame. I think you're probably the first person I've heard say that. No. Next update up. You know what? I don't know, but we will maybe see if there's a little bit of a clue towards the end of the live stream, as long as it doesn't cut out too early. Last time it cut out too early for me, and I didn't get to see it. So we'll see if we get any clues at the end. I'm sure you guys will be sharing it for sure. For sure. Can I call you Steffi Arris? Guess if you want to. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard that one before. That's funny. Hola. Pixar's here. Oh my gosh. Did you see I saw part of the Genshin stream, and I was astonished because the people that were on there talking about how Genshin changed their lives were all wearing masks. I was like, why? You're in your homes. I was very confused, and I didn't see any of the characters or any of the rest of the stream. I just saw everybody wearing masks, and then it went offline. So I was like, no, I don't know if I missed it or what there, but whew, crazy. The live stream is hybrid, pre-recorded info, and a live Q&A. So they are going live then. Okay. Just after they do the pre-recorded. The only problem is that I have to say they've made a lot of mistakes on their pre-recorded stuff as well as their live stuff. So I feel like if they're doing pre-recorded, I hope this time that the information is all there, because I don't like seeing mistakes. You know what I mean? Like, you have time to put thought into pre-recorded stuff. Live streams is, I understand, like, you know, you don't address something you wanted to, or, you know, like maybe you're a little off that day, or you're missing some sort of information and didn't realize it. Like, there's all that whole type of thing. But I don't know. I really, really hope that they listen today, and I really hope that they put all the information in there. You saw the stream and it was epic? Okay. I went to rewatch it, and it said there were no videos available for Genshin. So it said there was no stream that had been done. So I don't know. Maybe that's what happens when it processes right after. I mean, my stuff comes up right away, so I don't know why theirs wouldn't. But I'm really looking forward to the Genshin one. I'll probably share that with you guys tomorrow. I'll do like reaction for it or whatever. I'm planning to go out tonight, so there's no excuses for mistakes if you're pre-recorded. That's right, Catherine. That is very well put. Sickle, hello. Oh my gosh, Becky. Genshin Impact update is sick. I mean, they've done such a good job with that game, honestly. It makes me as excited as I used to get over playing DMK every day. I think the only thing with Genshin is it makes me a little overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that I have to do and amount of time that needs to go into it. I almost feel like daily I need to do like an hour on stream of Genshin on Twitch, because I just feel like there's just no way I can get it all done. It's just crazy. Did you know that there was a show with the 4 puppies? No, I didn't know that. Is it on Disney Plus? Uru, Becky. Yeah, I know. That's what we say to her sometimes too. Am I streaming Fortnite tonight? Probably not. Probably not. I thought about maybe doing like an hour or two before I go, but I'll just have to see. I haven't decided yet. Depends on how long this stream is and stuff. And I have some stuff I gotta figure out today as well. There's just a whole bunch of like life stuff that's currently like coming down on me that I need to deal with. I've been putting off, so yeah. Like, yeah, for example, like address things and phone changes and like there's just literally just so much just stuff. I need to get groceries. I'm gonna get hungry at some point. All right, what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm going to right now start getting up the Disney Magic Kingdoms thing here, and we can just kind of sit and keep an eye on it. And I'll show you guys actually the Cruella, attraction. Hold on. I just have to move all my shenanigans over to the other screen. Okay, and then we're going on screen 1. Okay, I haven't done this in a while, clearly. All right, so this is the new attraction here, the one I said I posted on Insta. So this is our kind of first look at it. This is why I see with all the snow and everything, I feel like this is going to be a nice transition piece in there. I don't know why I'm really feeling Snow White, because maybe it's the spooky trees and stuff like that that's kind of in there. So I might have some ideas with that, but also to Nightmare with Frozen. Like, I just don't know, but I really want to see the other attractions before I make any kind of ideas with that. But I almost wish this event was like around, I don't want to say at Christmas, but maybe it could have been just because of the snow theme and stuff like that. I feel like, come on, it's August. It's our last little bit of summer, like before fall. Why are we getting snow? I totally forgot about how much snow there is in 101 Dalmatians. It's so crazy. The puppy on the far left is premium because he's scary looking. Oh, they still have Onward up there. Where is it? Okay. Well, I'll show you guys all the little clips that they've been posting on like Instagram and obviously here on Facebook. So, yeah. Gosh, I need to start using Facebook more, but I don't know. I guess my fascination with TikTok and Instagram has just like overtaken everything. Okay, so that's a look at the first one. I mean, it was pretty obvious. There was no real like mystery on 101 Dalmatians. You're happy at this event, but you won't meet the Robinsons. I think you mentioned that yesterday. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I love it already. It looks so cute. Look at the puppies. Guys, like what the actual hell? It's like literally the cutest thing ever. Their animation is so good. I just want I want more than 100 characters out. I want all my characters out. I'm so sad that they are restricting me. Us. It's all about me. All right, so the stream should be starting soon, but there is a look here at obviously all of the puppies and Cruella de Vil. So the stream's supposed to be starting in a few seconds here, but we'll just kind of have to wait and see. I'm going to take off my music for now. Live stream has not started. Okay, well. Shame. It's just gonna, I don't know. I'm wondering if they're gonna have their whole intro thing to start or whether they're just gonna, oh, here we go. Okay, well that's the image. I use that as my thumbnail, guys. I was like, oh, they made this so easy for me. Oh, here we go. Oh, guys. Please stand by. There's Cruella's car. Oh, this is great. I'll turn the volume on in a minute, guys. Because I'm pretty sure we're getting like music in the background. I'll just turn up a tiny bit. Oh. Maybe nothing? Oh, there's no sound. Okay, there's no sound yet. Woo! Okay, so this is the music. There. Okay, we can't listen to that. Okay, I just said we can't listen to that. Come on. 1 chest and 50 gems. That's a shame. 1 chest? What are we going to do with 1 chest? Better be the best chest ever. Okay, how do we get rid of this chat here? I don't want to see this right now. How do we get rid of it? Okay, well, that's annoying. Oh my gosh. Maybe I just need to actually put myself on the other side so we don't have to look at it. Okay, as much. There. That'll be better anyway. Oopsies. Care. Ha ha ha. I don't know. I care. There we go. Disney girl is here. Really, 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 no. No, 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 no. They did. They brought back the trivia. No, I don't want notifications. Pongo ranked as a what number on the Ultimate Disney's Top 25 Disney Heroes? I don't know. I didn't even know he got ranked. Woof, woof. It's so cute. He ranked 24th? Is that what some people are saying? Wow. I always find the trivia sometimes really hard. What company played a critical role in the animation of hundreds of spotted dogs? Xerox, Disney, or Gameloft? Oh, wow. Gameloft? I mean, maybe in this event, but animators weren't able to make the dogs pure white. What color are they really? Light gray, light purple, or light blue? I think that one's pretty easy. Abby West, hello. Which Golden Era actress is Cruella de Vil's character partially inspired by? Oh, I don't know. That Disney trivia is hard. Helene Stanley acted as the live-action reference model for Anita. Which other two Disney characters did she do this for? Cinderella and Alice in Wonderland, Princess Aurora and Snow White, Cinderella and Princess Aurora. Ooh, I feel like C. I don't know. B. I'm just guessing. She was so pretty. Pongo ranked as what number on the ultimate? Oh, we already saw that one. Top 25 Disney heroes. They're saying 24? Or is it 18? Some people are saying 18. Whoa!
Welcome to Update 52,
She's so quiet.
101 Dalmatians. I am your host and game community manager, Amanda, and I'm coming at you live.
It doesn't even look like her.
I've been very excited and eager to have another live stream, so I'm super stoked to be able to bring that to you. All right, speaking of being live, I'm sure you all noticed the quiz at the beginning of this stream. Now, if you place the correct answers to all 5 questions in the comments below, 3 lucky Kingdomers will be eligible to win a legendary chest and 50 gems. The winners will be announced at the end of the stream, so stay tuned for that. And speaking of being in the comments, please let us know what you want to see for future live stream sweepstakes, because we are always eager to hear your thoughts. All right. Ooh, I'm very curious to know. Who caught my hint about 101 Dalmatians during the last stream? It was the spotted eyeshadow. All right. Without further ado, I think that we should just jump right into the trailer because our artists have cooked up something amazing. I can't wait to show it off. All right. Are you ready? Let's go.
The kingdom is all spotted. What the heck? What? She's like wrecking our kingdom. Rain? Oh my god, could we please get weather in the kingdom? That would be great. Battlegrounds, I'm guessing. Oh my god, I feel like these are so many clues.
How awesome was that? It's a super exciting update. I know you guys have been so looking forward to more classic content. So, get ready for a Dalmatian reclamation, Kingdomers. When the Twilight Bark calls Pongo back during a trip to the country, he arrives at Regent's Park to find that Perdita and the puppies have gone missing, and Cruella's to blame. Now, he must gather up his canine family once more, even if it means going back to the DeVille place. Dun, dun, dun.
Their green screen is a lot better this time.
What are you waiting for?
It's almost like they're back in studio.
Let's go and download
Almost.
the update on Tuesday, August the 24th. The event for this begins on August the 26th and runs until September the 22nd. And it is a time-limited event. Awesome. Oh, and please note that some platforms might receive the update at a later time, as you already know, but never fear, because everyone will have a chance to play the time-limited event at the same time. Now, I bet you're super eager to have a little tour of the event hub and take a look at some of the new content that's coming out. So, as this is a hybrid stream, I have whipped together a little video of all of that for you. Here we go.
I gotta take off the sound here again. Okay, so there we go. We've got some attractions there.
Thing that you'll be greeted with is the character screen. So this will feature all of the different characters that you can get this update, and their status here will change as you welcome them. Because I welcomed all of them, they all read welcomed. Next up, we have the event goals screen, which is super duper handy if you're curious about what it is that you need to do in order to progress through
Home
the event
is where the dog is.
So just scroll left to right here, and it will give you
Well,
a
the
little
park
idea
is
of what you need to do every
cute.
step
The
of the
park
way.
is really cute.
And of course, here we have the event shop. So as you may know, as you're doing the event, you will earn something called
37
event
days?
currency.
Is that?
And that event currency
Yeah,
can
is that
be used
true?
to buy
What
special
the hell?
chests and
I feel like the
other goodies
requirements are
like
gonna be really high then.
Moving on, we have the event leaderboard, and of course, because
well,
I'm running
content.
a demo version of the game, I don't have a leaderboard to show you right now, but it will appear here.
Hopefully there'll be a
And
good
it will
gold
help you
trophy as
determine
well.
where you are in the rankings as you play. And last but not least, if you're ever curious or you feel lost during the event, you
The
can
paw
simply head on
print
over
that
to this
they
FAQ
have
page, and
there,
it will give
guys,
you
it
some
makes
handy
me
little
really
tips and
think,
tricks.
it looks like the paws you guys have by your names for the
All right,
members.
gamers, let's check out the cast of characters that you'll be able to welcome in this update. First, let's welcome Pongo. He's the best Dalmatian dad I know. So cute.
Oh my god.
Now let's see Penny. She is a premium character and she'll be available inside of a bundle.
Which means there's not going to be that as much dialogue with her.
Oh, here comes Lucky. What a looker.
Oh my god, they included the old school TV. I don't think it's 37 days. I think it's just 37 days, like,
And next up, we've
now,
got good old
right?
Scrappy Patch. He's such a lovable rascal.
Because you said September 22nd it was done?
Ah, the lovely Perdita.
Aww.
She's super elegant. I really like this animation.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be 37. That's crazy.
Next up is my very favorite, Rolly. He's also premium and in a bundle, and he's so cute.
Oh, they probably recorded this when it was 37 days from the date. Okay,
Last
there we
but
go,
not
guys. The
least,
event is not
ever
going to be
classy and
37
frequently
days.
Sassy, Cruella DeVille.
I don't think that makes sense.
All right, now that we've gone over the event screen, let's have a little look at some of the content that we're featuring.
Yeah, it'll be 27 days or 28
so
days type of
good.
thing. It's not
All
going to
right,
be.
So
Yeah,
first up,
that's
we have
normal.
the DeVille Place. And
I think
of
it's usually
course, the
26.
park. You can see Perdita already looking like she wants to go have a walk in the park.
There's the gold trophy. Oh my god, it's a clock.
Oh, and there's
With the
Penny.
hat.
Penny hanging out by
I thought it was
the
gonna be a paw print.
101 Dalmatians gold trophy decoration.
Wow, I would have never guessed that.
And
Look at the
over here we
mecha
have
home.
the Radcliffe residence.
Oh, the concessions
I
are
just love the
adorable. I
music notes
want
coming out the window. I
them.
think that's so cute. I wonder what kind of tunes Roger's
Oh
cooking
my
up.
gosh.
And as we go over here and zoom in a little bit, we
Oh,
have a
wow.
Dalmatian
Those are
milkshake stand, which
amazing.
looks delicious.
It's
a
making
very
me
cute
hungry. Go
Dalmatian
figures.
hairband stand, and some Dalmatian macarons.
Yeah, no, it's not going to be 37 days. No. It was when they shot this. It was 37 days before.
And finally,
I know, I had to think
we
about it
have
too.
Corella's car. This is a super cool one. I just love it when it's actually in motion.
Oh, a kid went to the Cruella stand in her kingdom.
What have we
Lucky.
here?
Lucky.
A fan wearing one of the
It's
Cruella
so
de
hard to
Vil
get them
wigs
to do
from
that.
Update 50.
And
You
there's
guys have
balls
this. This would be
bouncing
an
around the
awesome addition to
kingdom,
your
so that's the
101
tapper.
Dalmatians collection.
Hopefully it's every 2 hours and not 4.
I can't wait to see what you guys end up doing with all of these decorations.
Fingers crossed, guys. Very cute.
Okay,
Well done.
I hope that you enjoyed that little rundown of the new content, the event, and the attractions and concessions. I'd like to dive a little bit deeper into that now and give you the dates that the event will be happening in the chapters, that is, and then to go over the helper characters to aid you in your
She should be
strategy
Cruella for
plans.
Halloween. Hands
So
down.
the
She
first
pulls it off
chapter
so
begins
well.
on August 26th, as I mentioned. The second chapter begins the very next day on August the 27th. The third chapter is very easy to remember because it rolls out on September 3rd. You got 3 and 3. The fourth chapter starts on September 10th. The fifth is on September the 17th. And again, as I mentioned, the event will end on September the 22nd. And I do see some comments
is she
asking
live
if it
right
is time
now?
limited. And yes, I would like to confirm it is a time limited event. As for helper characters, we've got the Lion King to look forward
don't
to
know
this
about
time. So you can rely on Nala, Simba, Scar, Timon, Pumbaa, Shenzi, Bonsai, Ed, Rafiki, and of course Zazu. As for attractions, we have the Circle of Life, the Tree of Life, and the Festival of the Lion King. So keep those in mind.
It's good.
Moving
Lion
right
King is
along
actually
to
going to be
Tapper time, I'd
secondary
like to take a
storyline.
peek
That's
at some
going to be
of the major
fun.
milestone and leaderboard tappers that we are going to have this update. The main ones I'd like to mention are the Gem Crab tappers, which will be running from September the 24th until the 29th.
Ooh, there are a lot of mad faces
The
going up,
possible
guys.
milestone rewards for this one
And hearts.
are going
but
to be
There's a
Moana,
lot of mad faces.
Comfy Moana, resource chests, and more. Then we have the Dust Devil tappers, which I really like saying. I love alliteration. Which will be running from September 30th until October the 4th. The possible milestone rewards for this one will be Jasmine, Comfy Jasmine, Epic Blueprints, and more. Finally, I'd like to go over the 3 Striking Gold events that we are going to be hosting throughout this update. The first of which will be running from September the 2nd until September the 5th. The second, September the 10th until the 13th. And finally, September the 18th until the 21st. Now, the possible leaderboard rewards for these 3 Striking Gold events are, of course, the 101 Dalmatians Gold Trophy, which you saw in my little content video. I love the way it's designed. Bronze chests, resource chests, concession chests, uncommon chests, rare blueprints, epic blueprints, and more. And for a list of all of the characters and attractions and more tappers that will be coming out, please, please, please check out our patch notes, which will be live this coming Monday, provided all goes well. I've packed them quite full this time, so hopefully I've hit the right notes for you guys based on your feedback. As for new features this update, we don't have any new features rolling out for Update 52. However, we are always curious to know how you've been finding the new character book and the new chess shop designs. So now that those have kind of been out for a while, we'd love to hear how they're going for you. Of course,
those are
we
fun.
cannot forget to go over balancing changes, of which there
The
are
see it
many,
again
and
button.
Definitely look at the patch notes for a complete picture. But just to give you a few important highlights, we have made some changes to a couple of concessions that I want to call
They're
out.
half live.
The first of
There's
which
some
being
of it's
the
recorded,
Bear
some of
Mug
it's live.
Milkshake stand, which will include having its rarity changed from rare to epic. The production time in hours has been changed from 4 to 2, and the magic production has been changed from 38 to 25. As for the iced pastry stand, its rarity has changed from uncommon to common, the production time in hours has changed from 8 to 12, and the magic produced has changed from 53 to 60. So if my Disney Magic Kingdom's wiki folks are watching, I bet that's information you're going to want to know. Hi, guys. All right, as for Gold Trophy characters, the Lion King and Toy Story characters will drop gold trophies, as well as the Circle of Life, the Tree of Life, the Festival of the Lion King, and Cruella's car attraction. Moving on to chests, the bronze chest has actually been changed with update 52. So it now only contains magic, common tokens, and a chance of gems.
No happiness, and the
bronze chest
happiness
will be
is going to
available
drop.
in
Oh
the
my
chest
god.
store every day for free, as well as a reward for watching video ads. Additionally, gelato has been added as a possible reward.
Okay.
Ooh,
Happiness
and
is
the
going to
silver
be
chest is
not
making
fun.
a comeback this update. It will now replace what the bronze chest once was. So it will contain the same rewards as the bronze chest did in update 51 and before. And lastly, I'd like to go over the legendary Lion King chest. The Lion King parade float has been removed as
They're
a
removing
possible
all the parade
reward.
floats slowly, guys, so that's
All
why
right,
that's happening.
let's check out some viewer questions because I know you guys have been spamming the chat like crazy, and I'm excited to take
Okay,
a
so
peek.
she's live now,
So what
for
have
example.
we here? Oh, yes. Lots of calls for new land. Unfortunately, I don't have any information about new land at this time, but rest assured, as soon as the team lets me know that it's coming down the pipe, you will be the first to know, because I know that your parks are getting smaller by the day, and you just want to be able to fill them with
More
lovely
characters
attractions
out.
and concessions. So I will keep you posted on that. Oh, Sora Quinn says, one of the chapters opens on my birthday. Kara Carter says, same, mine's the 27th. Well, happy birthday in advance, you two. That's really exciting. Janelle Montano says, can you rename the comfy costumes that are possible, please? Yes, yes. So in the Tapper events, we have Comfy Jasmine and Comfy Moana.
Ugh.
Just to recap that for you
I
there.
thought she was going to say Mulan. I was like, oh, I missed that.
Alicia Agati says, the character book is an A+.
I need Mulans.
Thank you. The team will be very happy to hear that. Also, I've seen some folks saying that they enjoy my hair, and I really appreciate that.
It's always
This is
nice to be
one of the
complimented.
nicer
I'm glad
ones.
that people are liking it too, not just
Very
me.
cool. Jasmine DeRyan says, are you guys putting out the Cruella wig stand again? I don't know if we're re-releasing it, but I will double check that and I will get back to you.
The see it again button.
Oh, and I see a lot of people.
I know,
are
I'm not
having
writing in
quite a
chat,
bit
so
of
I'm
love
never
for
going to
the
get an answer.
animation and art this time around. Seriously, you guys, the artist knocked it out of the park. Everything looks stellar. Awesome.
She's done. She's like,
Well,
I'm not
I
doing
know
it
that
anymore.
there were a ton of questions and shout outs that I wasn't able to get to, but that just gives you all the more reason to tune into the next live stream, because I, from here on out, will be live and answering your questions and comments. All right. So now I think it's time to go over these trivia questions and maybe call out a few winners. So remember, 50 gems and 1 legendary chester on the line for 3 lucky kingdomers. So, question number 1. What company played a critical role in the animation of hundreds of spotted dogs? Good old Xerox. Imagine trying to illustrate all of those spots. Whew, tall order. Question number 2. The animators weren't able to make the dogs white, so what
Light
color were
gray.
they really? Light gray. When you watch the movie back, you can totally see it. It's pretty interesting. Question number 3. Which golden era actress is Cruella de
I actually
Vil's
wanna know
character
this one.
partially inspired by? None other than Tallulah
Actually, I knew
Bankhead,
that, and she...
which is a fantastic
Wait,
name, by
she
the
did
way.
Aurora, didn't she?
I wish I was named Tallulah. All right, question number 4.
Actually, I feel like maybe I do
Helen
know this.
Stanley acted as the live-action reference model for Anita. Which other 2 Disney characters did she do
I don't know
this
for
for?
sure, though. Aurora. She did do Aurora.
Cinderella
Okay.
and Princess Aurora, of course.
I've seen the Aurora one.
And
so
lastly, question number 5.
It's so amazing to watch,
Pongo
honestly.
is ranked as number
You guys should,
what
like, Google that.
on Ultimate Disney's top 25 Disney heroes?
24.
Number 24. He just slid in there.
That he made it into that
All
in
right.
some ways, you know?
Let's see who won. Dun, 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 dun.
I mean, he is a hero, but...
Congratulations to Matthew LeBlanc,
Yay.
Samantha Baldwin, and Anne Wagner. Anne Wagner, sorry. Good job, you
Yeah,
guys.
good
You got it
job.
right. So I will be reaching out to you afterwards to make sure that you get your prize. Oh, great work. Great work. I really had fun putting these quiz questions together. All right. So to kind of summarize everything that we have discussed, in this update, you can expect to welcome Pongo, Perdita, Patch, Lucky, Penny, Rolly, and of course, Cruella de Vil. It is a time-limited event, just to remind you, and you can download the update on August 24th. Again, the event runs from August 26th until September 22nd, with plenty of little tappers in between. Be sure to check out those patch notes. Characters and attractions from The Lion King will be your trusty helpers as well, just as a reminder there.
At least she's got, like,
And with
notes
that,
and stuff that she's
I
going
think
off of,
it's
so she's
time to
addressing
wind
everything.
down
That's
my
really
very
good to see.
first live stream. So be sure to tune in the next time because we will be welcoming some very unique characters and attractions. This is going to be an interesting update coming up, let me tell you. So stay tuned for that. And as always, we invite you to discover more about what it is that we are doing here at Disney Magic Kingdoms by following us on our socials. Don't ghost us, Kingdomers. We want to keep you in the loop.
Don't ghost us? Oh, gosh.
All right.
That's the clue.
And with that, I am going to be signing off, but it was a pleasure hosting this for all of you, and I cannot wait to go back into the comments and continue responding after this is through. So have a very magical weekend, and keep smiling, you guys.
I'm writing my thing, animations again. Alrighty. Okay, I'm putting in the chat there, guys. Would love to have the see it again. That's what I'm calling it, the see it again button. So we can see all the characters' welcome screen animations once they are maxed out. Okay, that's what I'm putting, guys. That is what I am putting. So, that was crazy, right? That was crazy. Oh. So, I'll give you my opinion first, but you guys can start going ahead and putting yours in, and I'll be answering chat a little bit more now again, now that that's kind of over, and I'll check what you guys kind of thought about it. And the clues. Please give me your thoughts on what you think is coming next to the kingdom. Ghosted. Why does it make me feel like it's more Haunted Mansion? Ghosted. I feel like I should know this because I feel like I've heard it and I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh, that reminds me of my TikTok video that I did too. When someone ghosts you, respect the dead and move on. Oh, sorry. It was like as if. Okay, so my thoughts on everything. I love the look of the animations. I love the look of the characters and the design of the event. It looks really great. Would have loved to have seen the actual battlegrounds. I don't think I noticed that in there, but I'm assuming that will come back. So looking forward to hopefully having that back in the kingdom. The character quests look really great. The attractions look really cute. And I think the sizing should be interesting to kind of fit in with our kingdom's current size without new land. I would have to say the concessions are probably the best, because I think that having a lot of those, different selections for the different types of concession stands we need for Thrill Zone and stuff, I think is going to be a lot of fun. I love the macaron stand especially. I love those things. They are delicious and they were very unique. I've never seen anything like those. I would like to know if those are actually at the Disney parks. Just saying. But I think that the dialogue, I feel like that it's going to be good. I don't know, because we didn't really see that much of it, only when they brought in the characters, but I have this hunch now with the animations being so good and everything, and the direction of the storyline, which was mentioned, I feel like it's gonna be interesting. So this could very well be up there with one of the kind of better events, but we will have to see. Don't ghost us, Kingdomers. We want to be kept in your loop. Right? That is so true. Hocus Pocus is ghost related. That is a good point. Hunchback of Notre Dame. Yes, that's true. That one would be really interesting because he is locked in a tower and stuff and is kind of like ignored. But I don't know if that's I don't know if it's going to be that one. I feel like we're looking at something a little bit spookier. So that's where I'm leading more to like Haunted Mansion or something like that. And Krabby, I agree, it's a little bit early for a Christmas Carol. But it would be interesting to see this year if we do get some additional costumes that are more related to the holiday season. So we could be seeing some costumes I would like to see if we are going in that route with that kind of thing. Belle could definitely get one around Christmas. So could Jack Skellington. Just so you know, to name just a couple right there. Mickey and Friends. There's like literally so much they could do with that as well. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see. The attractions with different bottom colors was a bit weird. You mean like usually they have the green or the purple underneath? I didn't happen to catch on that it was different. But I will go back and I will have another look at those again just to see kind of how that all plays out. But I will say that they were very cute. So hopefully we will get to see some animations with them as well. So yeah, you're thinking Black Cauldron? Ooh, that would be fantastic. It really would. If it is, then more ghosts will be added with the bride. And that makes sense because we didn't see any addition last year. Obviously the year before was the release of the bride, so it would mean that she could get re-released this year along with some additional characters. So it'll be interesting. In terms of Hocus Pocus, I feel like they would have said like stir up some trouble or something like that. I don't know if it's ghosty enough, so I'm feeling like it may not be something in there, So I'm not sure. This is a tough one. Ghosts, I do gravitate towards Haunted Mansion. I can't really think of anything else. Don't ghosts, I feel like it makes sense. I'd love to hear some more about that, obviously, but but now you got me thinking about Black Cauldron and how excited I would be if that actually showed. Now, when she said unique, at first I was thinking unique at like something very different. I was thinking, okay, maybe that's like Inside Out or something, because Inside Out is very unique in terms of how it is designed, and it is a whole different type of world, right? Kind of very much like Wreck-It Ralph in that sense, or Ralph Breaks the Internet, because you do get a lot of things that are a little bit more unique, right? A little bit more to the imagination. So I was thinking maybe Inside Out. We haven't seen anything quite like it before, so I think maybe. But then, yeah, it gravitates to when they said Ghosted. I was thinking we're going to be maybe getting some stuff that is more transparent. We haven't seen it before. So what are they going to give us? Right? I mean, The Bride was such a unique addition. It really was in a league of its own. I don't know. Maybe just a thought, just thinking maybe a little bit outside the box here. And again, just kind of go with me on this idea. What do we think about something to do with the Tower of Terror? I don't know if you guys have actually seen that movie. I remember seeing the film years and years ago, before I started making content for you guys. And when I saw it, I seem to remember that one, once I feel like it could have something to do with that. I won't go into it too much because, again, it's been quite a few years since I've seen it, but I feel like maybe that would be very unique, right? I mean, we have the Tower of Terror in there and there are ghosts. So, possible. I looked up Disney ghost movies and Haunted Mansion came up but nothing else. I want Inside Out for update 53. Inside Out would be great. I don't know if it's the time of year for it. We're looking more at spooky things. So depending on what route they go with either permanent content, which makes sense to come next, and obviously Haunted, was like, I feel like it kind of fits in. I mean, it's hard to say, right? But it does kind of fit in a real category of its own. So it is very unique. So again, it does gravitate towards that. But Inside Out at the start of next year, maybe like after Pinocchio or something like that, because we usually get permanent content update around February, March. So seeing that in the new year as maybe like, one of the starting things, I really feel like Pinocchio belongs there. So where Ratatouille kind of fit in last year, and before that, Lady and the Tramp, I feel like Pinocchio fits in there. So maybe it's a limited time event after that, or even before that, I suppose, but maybe after that. Soul, I don't know, maybe Alvin. I don't know, though, about Ghosted. Was he ghosted? I don't think I'd be that excited about that one. You're also thinking Halloween Town. Ooh, I feel like maybe they would have said like a place where like inclusive monsters can, coexist. Like something would have been there where it's like we all kind of come together as like creatures. They would have needed something. Just Ghosted, it really narrows things down. My opinion, obviously, but I feel like it narrows it down. Casper, and he's a ghost. Okay, maybe this is a silly question, but Casper, is he even Disney? Like, I don't even know. I've never seen Casper, so. I mean, I know what he looks like, and obviously, but I've never watched it. He must be, because a lot of you guys are saying Casper. I should just Google it myself, but it's kind of like when people used to say, oh, put Shrek in the kingdom. I'm like, guys, Shrek is 1,000% not Disney. Maybe Disney will buy it one day. But, maybe the other thing is Ghosted. I mean, just thinking on a more positive, kind of happier scale of maybe this whole thing. And again, maybe this is a far-fetched idea, maybe like Haunted Mansion. But what about Anastasia? She is definitely like, if you want to say ghosted in terms of a different sense of the word. She is kind of forgotten. Maybe that's more of the word they would use, but they used a lot of spirits, a lot of ghosts, and she is haunted by the past that she cannot remember. And Anastasia is Disney now. So, yeah. Okay, I'm looking up Casper here where he fits in things. Famous Studios Animations. Harvey Comics. Okay, I'm not seeing anything. Universal Pictures in 1995. That's Universal, guys. I would love it if Anastasia came to the kingdom. I love that movie. I think it's so underrated. So underrated. He isn't Disney. Okay. Yeah, he's Universal, guys. Which would explain why I was like going, I don't even think Casper's Disney. I was going to be like almost a little embarrassed if he was, but okay. There we go. Yeah, we had said possibly Soul, but I just don't know, Debozy. I just don't know. I think that would be, like, after 101 Dalmatians, like, what a buzzkill for me. It would be, like, I feel like 101 Dalmatians is going to bring the hype way up here. And then if they do Soul after that, it's going to be the next Gord for me. Which, yeah, the characters were well animated, and I did enjoy, one or two of the characters in there, but I think as a whole, as a storyline, it thoroughly depressed me. So for me as a person, I would say I'm not ready for that. We need some more classics to come rather than, something like that, personally. I'm mad at DMK taking 23,000 of your currency. I write into them, dude, and just say, like, look, you took my currency. I couldn't get Gord. I feel I need some sort of compensation here. So there's a lot of ghosts in TV shows and movies. There are lots and lots of them for sure, but we just need to think about the direction of DMK bringing back some classic things. So how about Sleepy Hollow? Oh, possibly. It is, I guess, another possibility. Maybe it's a little bit out there, maybe with Black Cauldron, Hocus Pocus, because again, the clues point to possibly being them, but I don't know if it's so solid. I feel like it's probably Haunted Mansion, right? But now I'm really gung-ho on this Tower of Terror idea. I'm like, ooh, that would be great. House of Mouse. That, I guess it's another one to put on the list. Oh my gosh, so many ideas, so much excitement. I can't even. Have we all talked about the change in bronze and silver chests that will happen? I was a little confused on the chest, which maybe it's because I said something like in shock about the happiness. So I might have just missed like what she said after that with what the chest name was that's going to be coming. But when she said bronze chest would not include, basically, she didn't say not include. She said it would include X, Y, and Z, right? But she didn't say happiness was in there anymore. So I was like, oh my gosh, happiness is going to be a huge problem. So the question is here, where is that happiness showing up? And are we going to get more of it? Because it is very difficult to keep your kingdom in ecstatic. Now, if you don't lock it in and if you're not checking your kingdom every 2 to 4 hours, just on a general basis. Sleeping, for example, if you sleep 8 hours, let's say, you're trying to be healthy and, you don't want to be interrupted. Maybe you have no kids to be interrupted in your sleep and check your kingdom in the middle of the night. Then we're probably looking at, dropping down into the 90s or 80s in terms of happiness into joyous, even if you had your happiness at ecstatic before bed. And I think that right there is a very difficult thing. So you want to collect your magic right away, but can't really do that because you collect tokens as well. And if the rarity isn't up there, then it's like, So I feel like it's a little bit of a catch there. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. It's going to be in silver chests. So the reason they brought silver chests back then were for happiness. I'm happy silver chests are coming back. They should never have left in the first place, but you're worried that it's going to suffer the same fate as Minion Rush. Minion Rush was really fun. Really fun. I played that years and years and years ago. I haven't seen it, obviously. I don't think since like 20... oh my god, it was like one of the first kind of app games I probably tried. I want to say, no, I don't even know. 2016 was that? 2017? I really don't know what it's done, I guess, after 2017, we'll say. But Minion Rush and DMK are in the same company, Gameloft. Well, I mean, every game has a shelf life, right? I know we've been talking actually a lot about that with Genshin Impact. So, Genshin Impact, for example, had set their plan out for the game for 10 years. And as a gacha game, that was a really long time. Typically, games like that don't have as long of a life. But this game, with the storyline and the world exploration and everything that goes with it, it's become very popular very quickly, and it does have a very strong foundation to go off of. 10 years? I don't know. But 5 years, 100%. But they've narrowed it down to only a couple of years now. So, I mean, we've reduced that life, like, more than half. So when you look at things like that, DMK had to have a plan probably for 2 to 5 years, right? Now we're kind of at that point. So we kind of have to look at things and go, they are restructuring because they probably didn't plan on this game being as big as it was. I mean, this has got to be way up there in Gameloft's best games ever. I know their production, at least, financially, it did extremely well back when I started. But, obviously there's probably some sort of decline in that since, the last couple of years with this lovely virus. So, oh my God, if Anastasia came, I would cry. Me too. I mean, I would be so excited. I just love that. I really want to watch it now. Do I think they will fix the enchantment notification? Sven, I don't know. I want to say that they should fix it. Will they? Well, yeah. It's just like... it's just one of those things that I kind of look at it and I go, they need to fix it, right? So it's not above all of our attractions, but is it something they're going to want to do? So I feel like one day they're going to address it maybe for us, but until then, all I can recommend is just try and enchant the little ones, like the first, second enchantment, just kind of get those out of the way. So those bubbles, because you'll be using your relics, right? So that the bubbles don't keep popping up there, especially if you're not actually finding them that useful. Like, I don't find them that useful for me. So I would just have to say, yeah, it's just useless. Casper is not Disney, so it's not ever coming. It's a Shrek. Casper and Shrek belong together. So it's impossible. Hi, Carlos. You lost your kingdom. Melissa, no. Oh my gosh. You know what? You need to contact DMK with your actual user ID. And they'll be able to get it back if you have that. If you don't have that, then yeah. Christmas Carol, it's a little bit early for Christmas, I think, the next update, because we'll be going into October around Halloween, and we're talking about ghosts, I just think. I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit early for Christmas stuff. But I am loving what's coming, and I think that it's about time we get some content that, that it's classic, that we can really get excited about as a community. So obviously, guys, I'm going to be streaming on Tuesday, just so you guys know. Not necessarily at 10:30 in the morning, because I doubt I'll have the update by then. But when I get the update on Tuesday, I will let you guys know on Instagram, on Discord. I'll schedule my stream, obviously, a little bit after that. But so you guys know that you should expect me to go live on Tuesday at some point to share, obviously, all of that, kind of first look at things. So everything will kind of be in the shadows for the most part. But at least we'll be able to get a good look at the characters and how they're displayed and all of that kind of stuff. So I'll share that with you guys on Tuesday, and then on Thursday I'll be live at 10:30 a.m. obviously Eastern Standard Time, so about a half an hour before the calendar comes up for the next day. That way we can kind of go over any last minute things that we need to do, and kind of have our kingdom sort of ready and waiting for obviously the limited time event to start at 11 a.m. So it's going to be interesting. Can you explain the event again? So the event, basically, it's a limited time event, so we're going to have like 26-ish, days, give or take a few days there, to complete the event. Now, again, it is going to pop up later, so if you guys don't participate in this, it will be in Legendary Chess at a later time. And we are looking at 7 new characters, 3 new attractions, 2 premium characters in this one, guys. Both of them are going to be puppies, so that's going to be great. And yeah, I guess we'll have some concessions there that will be available. Now, whether we'll be able to actually get them for gems or whether it's going to be inside that concession chest, it's probably going to be in the concession chest, but we'll kind of just have to see on that. So it's going to run as a limited time event here, and I'll go through all of that with you guys, obviously, when it drops. But yeah, I mean, if you guys are looking into like, oh, how do you typically run things? Like, you can watch pretty much any limited time event on day 1 of them, basically from the beginning of time. I guess Winnie the Pooh was the first one that I started on day 1 type of thing, but stream-wise, I guess it would have been like Little Mermaid. I think that was the first time I was doing like, I don't know if I did Big Hero 6, all of them. I think I did stream during Big Hero 6, but I don't know if it was every stream. So yeah, you should be able to go back and see how it's typically run. I haven't really changed much of that since then. Is there a premium attraction? I don't know. I didn't hear her say anything about a premium attraction, except I just heard 3 attractions. So, yeah. We'll have to kind of wait and see. I think, the big thing is whether you should go ahead and buy the premium characters. My best advice for you is like, if you do, try and get them early, and then that way they can help you with currency and obviously character tokens and that kind of thing. If you are only going to get one, typically the second one is the better one to get. If you're looking for character token drops, but currency wise it would be the first one. Now again, we have seen a lot more activity with the first premium character later on. They don't necessarily announce, so you have to kind of remember that, as they'll be like, oh, they'll show the images of who helps collect for who. But the thing is sometimes you will see that as long as that other character is a certain level, they still will help. So that first character, the first premium character, still can be extremely helpful later on in the actual event, which does make it a tough call. And that's why, it's kind of up to you where you're kind of trying to go with things, and depending on how many you're trying to actually go for. Almost 100 viewers. Yeah, we were over 100 viewers today again. It was very exciting. Honestly, I love having all of you guys here and spending time and doing all the DMK stuff. This is definitely one of the best parts of my day. So thank you guys for being here. Cruella's car is going to be premium. I didn't see anything on that for sure, but it's good to know that that's where we're kind of headed then. So I guess we may have one premium one, but yeah, they need to add Pinocchio. They totally do. Hopefully they will in the new year. I'll still have my hopes. At least Ratatouille won't be an option this year. So we're already winning. What do you think the premium character will cost? So typically the first premium character, you have the choice of a bundle, or you have the choice of using your gems. So typically for the first premium, you're looking at 200 gems, and then the second premium is going to be 300. I know I kind of extended on your actual question, but in terms of real money, it can vary depending on what is inside that kind of that bundle there, but it's never as much as the last character. So it's probably going to be for me under $10, obviously with tax. I always include tax on that. So I always know for the first character, I need to have $10 for sure. And with the last character, if you are going to buy it, the usually last character is $13.99 plus tax. Again, these are in Canadian dollars because I'm from Canada. So obviously prices will vary depending on where you are in the world. So a lot of the time it's like, oh no, the last character is only $9.99. It's like, okay, well, that's not the case for me. So, it just kind of depends there for sure. Wasn't it 4 attractions and 3 concessions? I think I only saw 3 attractions there, but because there was the park, there was the Radcliffe House, right? It was the whole row of houses there, and you could see music coming out of the windows. I noticed that one. And then there was Cruella's. So... I believe there is only 3 on that. I'll see if they posted anything since then on the attraction front. Introducing the new special feed. Okay, don't really care right now. Disney Magic Kingdoms. Okay, here we go. Typically I just click and it's there, but... Cruella's car. I think it was only 3. One was on the plot above. Okay. Oh, I see. What is that? Is that the house? Okay, there is 4. Sorry. Why would they put Cruella's car away from everything? So Cruella's car then will be the premium one. I'm sorry, I did not see that. The animation graphics right now are super low. So it must still be processing the actual stream there. Yeah, it is 4. Yeah. That's a spooky house. So it's going to be Cruella's mansion. Yeah. Okay, so 4 attractions, 1 premium for sure then, and 7 characters and 2 premium attractions. Okay, I'm glad they've gone back to 4. It always used to be 7 characters, 2 premium, and then we would get 4 attractions, 1 premium, and then, again, 3 concessions. One of them could be a repeat from a previous one that had to do with like a particular seasonal sort of theme. But again, they've navigated away from that so much now, going back to 5 characters, as we saw with Luca, and 3 attractions, and Hercules didn't get 4. I remember that. I was like, we didn't get the underworld. Like, are you kidding me? But, like it's just one of those things. So I'm glad to see they've got 4 back. Whew. It's pretty awesome. You have 289 gems and nearly almost 300. So you'll be there as of tomorrow. That's amazing. I'm not sure what happened there, but my bot caught something. Just be careful if you're promoting yourself or others or saying rude things or spamming or whatever. Just make sure you read the rules of chat, guys. If you guys find yourself timed out by Labot, it would have to do with you're doing one of those things repeatedly. We're getting island crabs again. Aren't those the ones that are teeny tiny? They're the ones that are really slow. I believe they're the ones with the blue with the white polka dots on the back. I think the actual ones that were going to be really funny that we actually have to tap. It's not necessarily the tapper, but it's the one that we're collecting the common tokens for this particular collection. It's going to be the bouncing balls everywhere. It's just like, oh my gosh. I feel like those are going to be a pain to tap. I don't know why. They seem like they were bouncing all over the place during that stream. I found it very distracting. Did anybody else find that? I was just like, I kept going, oh, balls. Oh, balls. Like, why? Oh my god, it's gonna be the death of me for sure in terms of distraction. Oh my gosh. The crabs are blue with yellow. Okay, sorry, not white, yellow. I'm not colorblind, I swear. Aw, thank you, Holly. I love that you're here. I'm glad you're enjoying the streams. Well, I don't know if she is or isn't. She seemed fine, but obviously the bot caught something she was doing wrong. So, yeah, just don't follow down that path. I thought that the crabs are... Oh, sorry, I already read that one. What do I think about Pirates 5 being the clue? Because I had a ghost pirate, or it had a ghost pirate in it, and the attractions and characters could be unique. Yep, that's also another possibility, that we could be getting additional Pirates of the Caribbean. Now, who would they go after for that? I mean, I think that's, there's a lot of really great characters in there. It'd be hard to say who they would choose. Now, they did say unique, though. So I don't know if pirates are... I don't know if I would have said unique for Pirates of the Caribbean. Because, I mean... So far, they're not super unique in the kingdom, but I could see it if they do something interesting with like the moonlight and stuff like that, making them look like skeletons and stuff. So, hi, Chris. Welcome, welcome. It could be. Very well could be. I don't know if they'd add more pirates, though, if I'm super honest, until they unlock that pirate section of land. Maybe that seems a little bit crazy, but it's just the hunch I have. It's kind of like Lilo and Stitch. I wonder if they're going to add more until they give us that land in and around just behind where we have Emperor's New Groove and stuff like that area. I feel like since it does have more of that island vibe, I feel like, there's going to be some island type of things that we won't be getting until then. So, again, I'm not sure, but put the bear throne in the brave area. Okay. Not doing that right now. I don't even have my kingdom on. They should add more stuff to do with Lilo and Stitch. Oh, for sure, Haroon. For sure. There's honestly so many characters they could do for that, and I would be so happy. Gantu needs to come. Let's face facts here, okay? He is essential. He's the biggest villain with that, and it will be so great to have him in a tower challenge. Oh my gosh. That'll be wonderful. You don't know if you'll finish the event, but you'll try. That's all that matters. Now, again, guys, if you don't finish the event, and I say this a lot, but it's just, you might be a small kingdom or a big kingdom. Doesn't really matter if you don't put the time into it regardless. Just get what you can from it. So even if you don't make it all the way to Cruella de Vil, maybe you'll still make it to, like, Perdita, or maybe you'll only get Pongo. It doesn't really matter where you are on it. Just try and get what you can from it. The first character should be extremely easy, as they've been showing the last few kind of limited time events. So I wouldn't worry too much about, getting the first character. You should be able to get that like the same day. So really it's just a matter of, the size of your kingdom, how many limited time characters you have, whether you can do that secondary storyline with that. Also too, like how many times you're checking your kingdom a day. It's a long event, you have time, but it's always good to have a nice strong start so you feel confident as you go into each time they release a character and stuff like that. So you guys should be great, but again, if you're worried about kind of keeping up, I will be obviously streaming a lot during that event. So yeah, you guys can check in with me pretty much every single day somewhere, to see how I'm doing on it. Or, you guys can ask me like, oh, do you think I'll, make it based off of, this size of kingdom / what I've got so far. So it's obviously it's going to be a lot of work, but it's not something that's impossible. We need Zeus and Hera. Well, I couldn't agree more. David from Lilo and Stitch should be added. Maximilian, it definitely should. You currently have 240 gems, and I'm thinking of going for the second character. Will I make it? If you watch your daily gem ads and you level up some characters, you could definitely make it for the second character. Will you be able to get both? Probably not based off of it, but 60 gems is not super difficult to get. Send out your parade float as well. That can drop gems, so make sure that you've got all of your parade floats out so that they can drop, up to 20 gems for you at one time. Sometimes you'll get none, sometimes you'll get 2, sometimes you can hit the jackpot and get 20. So it just kind of depends there, again, on how many you have out and what you can kind of do in that regard. So I think it's very possible, but you gotta check your kingdom. Also, too, the other thing, 3, I guess it would be, is, with the bronze chests, at least up until Tuesday, like, make sure you're tapping them and stuff like that, because you will have the option there of a special chance reward of a gem. So every gem is going to count for you at this point. So leveling up those small level characters is going to give you a lot, just right there. So yeah, just keep going for it for sure. I think I know what it is. Oh, what's coming next? You're going to keep it a secret? Wait a second. Did I just read that right? Oh, come on. You can't do that to us. I only have 2 Lion King characters. Will I be okay for the event? So you might have a little bit of trouble with the secondary storyline. In the calendar, there should be available for you. There should be a Lion King chest at some point that you guys will get. So, I mean, assuming that they're going to go ahead and do that for us, then it will, be something that you should be able to get something else. I think that, again, it depends who you have, but you could stand a decent chance with that, yeah. And again, secondary storyline doesn't make or break it for you, just so you guys know, it does not do that. If you don't have anything for the secondary storyline, it just helps with currency. So, I mean, it's not the end of the world. It helps, but I'd more do it for dialogue than I do actual currency. I always end off with more currency, which is definitely more than the secondary storyline, so you should be fine. When you max out each character, you would get 21 characters. I don't know how to respond to that because it doesn't really make sense. Maybe try again. I only need 1 character and I need Moana, and you'll get a chest on the first Thursday. So there you go. It should be on the current calendar then, but yeah. There's a Slinky ride. Does that make sense? Because Slinky is already here. Again, not sure how to respond to that. If you're trying to ask me if since Slinky has an attraction, does that mean that Slinky Dog will come into the kingdom? It could, yes. If you look at the mayor, he's a great example. He's on the parade float and he's in the kingdom, right? So it used to be back when I was collecting and stuff, I noticed the trend of if, there was a character that appeared on there, they may not be in the kingdom, but it was a way to represent them. Now they've changed how that kind of goes, and I think since the mayor was brought in, that was like a really big sign that they were changing from that whole route and stuff like that. So they were typically trying to do that kind of thing, or at least stick with like a certain look there. You don't have Scar, Simba, or Shenzi, but I have the others. Yeah, so that's great. You have some characters, so you should be able to do some of the storyline, and you should be able to get some additional currency for sure. See you Tuesday, Alvin. Thank you so much for being here. I really want 101 Dalmatian concessions as well. They are adorable. I think they did a really good job with that. Do I think aristocrats will come to the game soon? I think anything is possible. I think in terms of animals, I think maybe they'll save that for another year. But of course, it is very possible aristocrats could show up for sure. Yeah, it's an oldie, so I would really like that. See if there's anything else. Does anybody have any other questions for me about what we saw today in the stream? I think we pinpointed a couple of things there that were maybe missed or whatever. So I think we've talked about a lot in terms of what's going to be coming and coming next after this. I think we have some really good ideas there. I think it's going to be great. I think that, we're getting a lot of great stuff this time. So as long as the dialogue holds its end, I think we could have a wonderful limited time event. And it seemed like they were a little bit more organized today. So fingers crossed that stays and that this event is a little bit more reasonable than Gord. What am I doing on Twitch tonight? I don't know if I am going to be streaming on Twitch tonight. I might be going to the ball game. So, yeah. I'm just gonna make a little bit of a plan now to see if I have time actually to maybe do an hour or so before I go. But yeah, I have a couple of life things I have to do right now, so I'm gonna go do that and then see if I can do some Twitch there. There's not that many games left, so since last week got rained out and everything, I'm really looking forward to it for sure. Are we getting weather? Jordan, okay, I'll answer this one for sure because that one is a great question. It did seem like there was rain. The polka dotted kingdom looked crazy. I mean, they put a lot of thought and animation into that. So I would love to see the kingdom looking like that, at some point. That would be so hilarious, guys. They would take this event to a new level, which would be so wonderful to see. Weather would be fantastic. I've said a couple of times in the past that I would love to have a day and night mode, but a rain mode would be really fun too. Oh, sunshine, rain, maybe have a little bit of thunderstorms. Oh, think about endless possibilities we can do. Go live your best life. But I will be around tomorrow though, 100% to do some of the imposter stuff. The other thing I was thinking about was maybe doing that on YouTube tomorrow. So for my members, I was thinking about maybe kind of showing off the mode here on YouTube. So I'm putting it out in the universe if that's something before it goes away. I don't know how long it's going to be here for, so I think that could be nice, kind of have a members day tomorrow and then do subby Saturday, because come on, we gotta get some hype going here with this imposter mode. It is so great, so great. Are you still going to your kingdom? Just asking. You don't have to go in if you don't want to. I'm not gonna go into my kingdom today. But I will go into it on Tuesday for sure. So you guys will see my kingdom again on Tuesday. And I'll be able to hopefully bring back some more characters that we missed out on bringing back. So it's going to be good. You're battling Shere Khan, and I got our new Winnie the Pooh chest in the Tower Challenge. Oh, good for you, Crystal. Congratulations. Woo, that's awesome. Yeah, so I think I'm pretty good for today, guys. If I am going to go live on Twitch, I will let you guys know. It'll be an earlier stream though. So yeah, I think it should be a lot of fun to kind of do that if I can. But otherwise I will post on TikTok and hopefully on Instagram today as well. So yeah, keep yourselves in the loop tonight for sure for all the excitement. And thank you guys so much for being here. I had a wonderful time with you guys as always. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you haven't already. And hopefully I will see you guys again tomorrow.